the Airstream Flying Cloud. It's the most popular, most versatile line within the Airstream family. It's family friendly, relaxation friendly, and adventure friendly. The Flying Cloud line features the most floor plans of any Airstream trailer. The 25RB Twin places the twin beds in the back, which creates an open, flexible living dining space in the front. At 25 feet 11 inches long and 7,300 pounds gross weight, the 25RB is towable by a wide range of tow vehicles. Many consider the Flying Cloud line a just right balance between size, luxury, and function. This is the 2023 Airstream Flying Cloud 25RB Twin. Hey guys, it's Mike from Airstream of DFW. I'd love to show off my 3 favorite things about the 2023 Airstream Flying Cloud 25RB Twin. Number 1, the floor plan. It's large enough to accommodate a family, but cozy enough for a couple. Number 2, soft close upper cabinets. And finally, number 3, twin beds. They're easier to make up, they double as sofas by day, and it avoids the dreaded climb over. I love it. I'd love to ask my good friend and factory trained team member Anthony Miller to help us with a tour. What do you say, Anthony?
Thanks, Mike. This is a pretty unique trailer. We don't have these in all the time. The RB, not the FB. Let's start on the outside. I'll show you around. Awnings standard on all Airstreams. You're going to get the main awning. It is made of sunbrella material. That's one of the main differences between this awning and some of my competitors. It's not going to mold, it's not going to mildew if you roll it up wet. It's not going to change colors over time. This is, Mike mentioned this is a twin bed model. One of the unique features of the twin bed model, besides the bed configuration, is you do get more storage on the outside. You will get basically 3 external compartments on the twin bed versus just the one on the queen bed. So you've got this one here. You've also got one here on the back. Not to mention you also have the awning package. We get that on all of our Flying Clouds. So you'll have an additional awning here on the back, and then you will have one awning on the other side as well. Just kind of shades the windows if you ever have a lot of heavy sun coming in, kind of keeps the sun off the windows. Backup camera, that is standard on everything Airstream builds with the exception of the base camps. And then you got one more storage compartment over here on this side because of the twin beds. Airstreams now do tankless water heaters on everything they build, which is really nice. Goodyear endurance tires, everything Airstream builds, Goodyear endurance tires, American-made travel trailer tire, 6-year warranty. It's a really high-quality trailer tire, something that's going to last you a good 5 or 6 years, which is really nice. Outside shower, smart plug. They went to that a few years ago. It makes connecting and disconnecting the trailer a lot easier. It also ensures that you have a solid connection versus some of those threaded plugs that you'll see on some of the other brands. And with the RB model, you do get a 4th storage compartment when you get the twin beds. So one more up here in the front. I mentioned that awning package. This is that other awning I was talking about. The big awning on this side runs the whole length of the trailer. Again, you got a lot of heavy sun. That's a good way to keep that sun off the windows. Stainless steel rock guards, you're going to see that on just about everything Airstream builds. 2 propane tanks, 2 30-pound propane tanks. Most everything on this trailer can be 12 volt or 110 with the exception of the water heater, the furnace, and your cooktop. Those things are still propane fired. 2 batteries. Right now Airstream does not ship them with batteries. We install the batteries after the fact. This one actually has lithium batteries already on it. Gives the consumer the choice if you want lithiums or AGMs. Power tongue jack. You don't have to worry about cranking that thing up and down. You just hit a button and run your jack up and down. It does have a manual override. Some people get concerned if my power jack fails, can I still use it? The answer is yes, you can. Again, stainless steel rock guard. And let's hop inside, take a look around the inside. That's what y'all really want to see anyway, right? So as I mentioned, this is the RB model, 25RB, RB meaning rear bed. So there's a couple of things that change besides just the bed orientation with the RB. We'll get to the biggest change here in a minute, which is the bathroom. Got lots of storage in this trailer. Got 2 big compartments up front. Airstream does a really good job of engineering the most amount of storage they can in space. Like Mike mentioned, you've got the soft close compartments up top, so you don't have to worry about those doors coming down and slamming really hard. Stereo system here. It is Bluetooth capable, so you can stream from your phone, your favorite music service over your phone, over your speakers if you want to. You do have 2 additional beds besides the bedroom. You've got this dinette here, which makes down into a bed. You've also got a bed here, which just slides out. You just pop those cushions into place. Airstream says it'll sleep, 5 to 6. It kind of depends on how much everybody likes each other, if it's children or adults. And you do have a little bit of additional storage down here. So again, lots of storage on this small trailer. One thing about Airstreams too, when you get up into this size, we are in a wide body trailer. It's 101 inches wide versus 96, which is a lot of what the smaller trailers are and some other competition out there. It kind of helps the fact that Airstream doesn't have slides. 2 TVs, you're going to see one here and one in the bedroom. They are 12-volt televisions now, so if you want to run those off your batteries, you can. You don't have to use your inverter to run the televisions, which is really nice. We do get 2 airs on everything where available. So basically everything Airstream builds 25 foot and bigger has the ability to put a second air on. Airstream and DFW always puts that second AC on. We're in Texas, so we want to make sure you stay cool. In your kitchen, again, a lot of storage in your kitchen. You got 2 compartments up there. You got this big cabinet down here. Spot for your trash can. Seasoned RVers know you always got to ask, where's the trash can go? Well, that's where the trash can goes. Nice big sink. On Airstreams, they always use residential style fixtures too. A real faucet, just like you would see in your house, does pull down with a sprayer as well. Close these. Inverter. 1000-watt inverter, that is standard on everything Caravelle and above. So if you do want to run some 110 devices off of 12 volts, say a laptop, an Apple TV, a game system, you've got the ability to do that. And this is your Victron solar controller. Again, we always get solar where it's available. It's available on everything Airstream builds. For 2023, Airstream did expand that array to 300 watts, which is really nice. Gives you the ability to keep your batteries charged when you're going down the road. And that's really important because Airstream now uses 12-volt refrigerators on everything that they build as well. So no more propane-based refrigerators, allows us to put a much larger refrigerator in there than the traditional propane-style refrigerators. Get a little bit more storage up top there. Got some storage there. You've got a built-in pantry as well. These shelves are adjustable. So pretty good sized pantry for a small trailer. And then we'll swing back over here to the kitchen. 3 drawers there. And then also a 3-burner cooktop. As I mentioned outside, that is a propane cooktop. Another option that we always get here at Airstream and DFW is the convection microwave. So instead of the traditional gas oven or just a standard microwave, we upgrade that to the convection microwave, which acts as an oven, a microwave, or an air fryer. It does all 3, which is really nice. And then again, a little bit of storage down there. A lot of people ask, well, what am I going to put in there? You're going to find something to put in there. You'd rather have a storage compartment there than not. And we'll move on back to the bathroom area. I mentioned before, 25RB. One of the big differences in the 25RB is this. So in comparison to the 25FB, a much larger bathroom. You get a window in the bathroom as well, more storage down below. So if a larger bathroom is important to you, but you still want to stay in that smaller trailer, the 25RB is a great option for that. Much like most of your trailers in this size, you have a split bath, so toilet and sink on this side, shower on this side. But you do have 2 curtains, one here and one behind me. That way you can actually have some privacy here in the bathroom, even though it's a split open bathroom setup. And then here is your wardrobe. Wardrobe's lit, which is nice. You can see what's inside there. And then your shower here. As I'm sure everyone who's seen my videos has heard me say, I'm 6'2". I can easily fit in that bathroom or that shower. Then I know Mike mentioned before the twin beds. This is my opinion, but I really like the twin beds as well. I think it gives you more function to the bedroom. It gives you a little bit more space, especially in a 25. Because if this was a queen bed model, you would have an east-west bed, which sometimes is a little hard to get around on this side, even though it's an island bed. Also, if you're a tall person, the twin beds are full 80 inches long versus a 75-inch long queen bed. You do gain this storage compartment up here when you go twin beds, so a little bit more storage. I mentioned the outside, but even a little bit more on the inside. And then you've got this little closet over here as well. That can function as a hanging closet, or as you can see, there's some shelves in there that can be adjusted also. And then you've got storage here. You've got a little nightstand here with a drawer. And you also have USB connectors on both sides. And then you've got two more lockers overhead. So guys, that's it. 2023 Flying Cloud 25RB. This unit is in stock. We'd love to come by and have you see us.
Hey, thanks for joining us on our tour today of this 2023 Flying Cloud 25RB Twin. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Give us a call. We'll be happy to help you. While you're down there, go ahead and click like and subscribe. That way you'll be the first to know when we post more videos a lot like this. Hey, my name's Mike. That was Anthony. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.